Well, I was going to talk a little bit, ask you some questions about gas lines and running gas lines.
Yeah,
We had an electric um,
cooktop.
cooktop, and then from that you had gas run to that, so we could have a gas stove. Is that something that we do?
Yeah, we're seeing a tremendous demand for people wanting to do new things with gas. There's all these heaters people use outside their home. Uh, there's some people have used spot heaters inside their homes, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but it's certainly an option. And then it's cooking options and things like that. I we I think it's tremendous opportunity to upgrade your home, upgrade the comfort, how you use your home. A lot of people love cooking on gas. It's not always an easy solution, but if we can get under or over your kitchen, we can usually get a gas line to it and help you upgrade that. The big trend again you're seeing is things people are doing outside, putting gas heaters in, gas fireplaces, things like that, and those are becoming very popular.
Gas grills.
Gas grills, absolutely. Some people get tired of changing out the tanks all the time. If you hook up to the natural gas system, you usually just need to change out the regulator, and then you have gas forever. So those improvements are becoming very popular with homeowners as they invest more in their homes and the outdoor spaces and try to get more use out of the outdoor spaces. We
We also had and one of the things that's kind of really changed our life in our home is gas logs.
absolutely, gas logs are really nice, and that's another upgrade a lot of people are making. They like the fireplace concept, but they don't like the maintenance. They don't have like dealing with the wood. So they're putting in gas fireplaces, and there's a tremendous amount of vented and ventless gas systems that are very attractive, produce a lot of heat, and they're easy to control. A fireplace with wood has no thermostat, but with gas, it can regulate itself and it won't overheat your home, and it's tremendously safer.
Okay, well, now I know we don't sell gas logs, but we do. I mean, if somebody purchased gas logs, it's something that we could run the gas line for them and help them out if they didn't have gas go into their fireplace or something like that.
Yeah, and on occasions we will source those too. A lot of people will go to a specialty store and we'll do the rough in, but we can source some of those products too. We're just not a dealer for some of the big brands that dominate that market, but there's some nice products out there.
And then just to be clear, while we're talking about gas logs, because I just thought about this, is in our house we have unvented gas.
We have one of each
We
actually.
have one of each, but upstairs we have unvented,
Right.
and then downstairs we have vented. What's the difference between those, and is there a reason people would want to have either or?
Well, the ventless are probably safer. Well, I don't
That's
know.
probably not true, is it? Is it
Yeah,
true?
it's the ventless logs are have a catalyst in them, and they don't need to be vented. The vented ones, you have to make sure you're opening and closing your flue, so that's an extra consideration. I would tell you again, properly installed, all of them are safe, but the application is very unique, and you want to get the right one for the right thing. And that's why I don't necessarily encourage people just go to your big box um, hardware store and buy something and try to make it work. You really need to consult a professional to make sure you
About
get the
what
right
you
thing.
want. Hmm.
And it's important to get the right ventilation air to the system.
Is it about the structure of the house, or is it about the look of the logs? Is that why you do vented versus unvented? I don't even know.
Their aesthetics can be an issue, but I would tell you when you go with the better products, the vented and ventless both look fantastic. So that's not a big consideration. On the lower end, the ventless products tend to not look as good as the vented. But again, if you're dealing with good products, you can make any of them look good, and then it's just the suitability of where you're putting it. Are you putting it in the basement where you don't have a chimney? Are you putting it in an existing fireplace? Or are you putting it in a room that never had anything before and you're having to pop through the walls and things like that?
Hmm. Okay.